Hello everybody, and welcome back to my walkthrough of Bloodborne. In today's episode, episode number 6, we're going to be covering Hemwick Charnel Lane and the Witches of Hemwick boss fight. If you're following from the last episode, we killed Vicar Amelia and we went to the Hypogean jail, I think it's called. That, by the way, that we just picked up. So if you have the DLC installed, after you kill Vicar Amelia and you initiate the cutscene kind of starting the new chapter in the game, you'll be able to access the DLC. We will not be doing the DLC in this walkthrough just because it's very challenging. I might tackle the DLC after we're done with the base game, if you guys are interested. But yeah, that's about it for now. So again, we're going to quickly go to Hemwick Charnel Lane. Of course, the doll is all the way over here. Trying to level up here. So we're doing really good damage. I think I'm just going to go for Vitality. Alright. So, to get to the next area, we're going to want to go through the Grand Cathedral, which is the boss arena where we just fought Vicar Amelia. So after you kill Vicar Amelia, you'll be able to spawn in here. The next area is very tricky. Actually, I'm going to show you guys a little trick. Totally not saying that because I forgot to do something. We're just going to do this for educational purposes because this episode might actually go a little bit on the shorter side because it's kind of an easy area. So when you get to the next area, we're going to go down here, exit the boss arena, and then we're going to go to the right side. I have a few items to pick up over here before we fully get into the next area. Here. That, by the way, is ritual materials. We won't be using that in this playthrough. Bold hunter marks, great. Actually, didn't need to equip them. We would pick them up right now. So, if you have any insight, even just one insight, when you get into this next area and into the next boss arena, you're gonna notice these guys. Where are they? All right, I guess I got it. There you go. These guys here are going to spawn and start to chase you and want to kill you. They're very tough enemies, or relatively tough enemies, and specifically in this area here and in the next area, they just make the areas way more annoying than they need to be. So we have a little bit of a trick. It's, again, a little bit of a cheese that we can do. It's intended, not intended, but I mean, again, we're not glitching or anything like that, so you can definitely take full advantage of this, but you're going to want to use your bold hunter marks, and we're going to go back to the Hunter's Dream, and there's actually a way that we can make it so that those enemies don't spawn. They are going to respawn, or they're going to start spawning once we enter the boss arena, because basically they don't spawn as long as you have 0 insight. If you don't have any insight, they will not spawn. So we're going to go back to the dream. We're going to go to the insight bath, and we're just going to spend our insight. But like I said, once you enter the boss arena, no matter what, when you enter a boss arena, you gain insight, so there's no real work around that if you absolutely want to. We could definitely, here, just spend all of your insight. You literally buy whatever you want. There's not much available to us right now. There's some armor sets and some bloodstone shards. I just bought 18 fire paper, because it's not a bad thing to have a lot of fire buffs. And then we're going to want to go back to the Grand Cathedral. Alright, and you're going to notice just a little bit further. Once we get back to that area, now that we have 0 insight, those enemies will not spawn. We're just gonna have to deal with the dogs and the gunmen, which is pretty annoying in itself. So having to deal with all of those enemies on top of the gunmen and the dogs, kind of a pain in the ass. So we're just going to avoid that altogether. And like I said, just have to deal with the dogs and the gunmen. You'll see when we get there, there's quite a lot of bullshit to deal with. Honestly, this next area, this kind of side area leading to the next area is more annoying than the next area, if that makes any sense. So again, now that we've entered this area with 0 insight, as you see, last time when we got about here, the enemy spawned over there. Now they're just not spawning anymore. Twin bloodstone shards, that's really good. Another dog and a gunman. There's another dog and another gunman behind that tree over there. So again, thankfully there's a lot of tombstones and trees and things that we can use to kind of dodge these bullets or put things in between us and the bullets. Before going to the left, we're just going to progress over here to the right. There's going to be another gunman on top here. And be another one in the middle of the road over here. Be careful too, because that one is right next to some explosive vases that we ran into in Old Yarnum. So if you're standing too close to those and they get shot, they will blow up. Just like that. Thank you for demonstrating, guys. Holy shit. I forgot how many of them are over here. Thankfully, he ran out of there. These guys here, I've noticed this is the first gunman that we encountered that when you get close to them, they actually pull out a sword and start using melee attacks. So for all of the gunmen that we've encountered in the game, have stuck to only using their guns. So a small little change up there in enemy behavior. And as you can see, this next area here is kind of shitty. There's like 4 or 5 of them. No, actually no, 4 of them hovering around this this kind of bonfire or whatever. Again, you just want to try to dodge around as much as you possibly can. You can use this tree to kind of reset. If you want to, honestly, too, you can just run all the way back here. And after a while, they should kind of... Jesus Christ, I'm just running into everything. After a while, they will stop shooting at you. I think. Holy shit, maybe they won't. How far back do we need to go? There you go. Now they lose interest, they turn around. You can go back and fight them. Again, they do a good amount of damage at this point, as you can see there. So if you get shot by like 2 or 3 of those, you might die. Again, it's best to be safe. Thick cold blood, and some bone marrow ash. Bone marrow ash, we've picked up a few. I think I touched on it earlier when we did in Old Yarnum, but basically it just makes it so that your guns do even more damage. We'll be using that item a little bit later on. Over here, there's a gunman with 2 dogs. And I'm sure you've noticed these dogs look a little different. Their moveset like their behavior is a little bit different than the regular dogs we've been fighting so far, so just be aware of that. Like I said, they have a few attacks that are slightly different. I believe these are just bullets. I'm not gonna go over there, those are probably just bullets. A lot of bullets over here because, again, the amount of gunmen that we just killed. So anyways, after you get through all that, you will be at the next area, and you guys see why I went back and I spent all my insight. Like, having to deal with all of those enemies plus the ones that spawn in from your insight is a little much, in my opinion. So again, this walkthrough guide, oriented a little bit more so to make the walkthrough as easy as possible. So this is definitely the easiest thing you can do. So light up the lantern. If you want, you can go back and level up and then come back to this lantern. I'm just going to keep trucking through just to, again, make the runtime a little bit shorter. A lot of these basic enemies down here, honestly not very intimidating. The ones that have fire weapons, you're going to see like these ones have torches, and then this one over here that has like kind of like a, I don't know, a hot fucking iron at the end of it. Like those definitely hurt way more because, again, fire kind of sucks. And then over here, real quick, we will be unlocking this shortcut a little bit later. I mean, probably in the next 5 minutes or so. Maybe a little bit more than that. Go through here. There's another ritual item over here. Again, we won't be doing any chalice dungeons or anything like that, but those are some materials that you can use for that. This next area here, if you have Molotovs, they're very useful. If not, just kind of stand right here, because there's a lady that's going to start throwing Molotovs at you. So basically, you just want to stand over here and fight these guys in the safety of the tree. As you'll see, of course she's not throwing them, but that lady right there on the right side is usually throwing Molotovs at us. Another lady over here. We just want to make sure that, again, the Molotov one isn't hitting us. Okay. This one here. Sometimes she drops Molotovs for us. Same thing over here. There's another lady throwing Molotovs, so you want to stand behind this tree. As long as the tree is in between you and the Molotov, you can't get hit. God damn it, I messed that up. And as you can see, we're pretty much 100% safe here. she decides to throw one, it hits the tree, so we can fight the ogre. Like, pretty much anywhere between this tree, down here, all the way down here, you're completely safe to fight that big ogre. More twin bloodstone shards, so now we should be able to upgrade our weapon to level 6 when we go back to the dream. We will be unlocking that gate a little bit further on. Again, sometimes they drop Molotovs. Nope, didn't drop any there. Is that it? Yeah, there was the item there. We got that. Alright. On the left side here, there's a jump scare. Not a jump scare, but a hidden enemy. Over here. Okay. A big pile of crows, and I would be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't show you the friendly crow. Honestly, I'd probably get crapped on in the comments too for even killing this guy. But just know that there is a friendly crow. I think it's honestly just the AI is like bugged or something, and he wasn't like programmed to be hostile. But as you can see, there's one crow right here. That's our buddy. He's definitely alive, and no matter what you do, he doesn't attack you. So we will not be attacking him. He is now our friend. So, go down this elevator, and that is the first shortcut that I was talking about. Honestly, a very minuscule one, but hey, a shortcut is a shortcut. That goes right back down to essentially the start of the level. I'll go back up the elevator. We have a tricky little encounter here, where there's going to be a lady over here with a fire weapon, trying to push us off the edge apparently. Okay, dude. And also a brick troll. So I want to... Oh. Hello? I'm not trying to go past this bridge because then the other enemies will aggro onto... Okay, fucking shit. Okay, I guess I don't have a choice but to cross the bridge. Alright, dude. Try to lead him back here. Come on. Again, you'll see there's another enemy and then a dog and then I think another enemy that starts to throw Molotovs at you. So I'm not trying to deal with all of that while I'm fighting this big guy. Really hate how the AI can be really stubborn sometimes. Like, just the AI just kind of bugs out on some of the enemies. Like, he was literally just standing here, and as long as I didn't cross a certain threshold, he would have not fucking moved. So it's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's the Molotov. There's also another enemy over here, and a dog that'll eventually start running at us. There's the other enemy. I guess the dog is a little bit further. Alright. Oh. More bloodstone shards. Right up this ladder over here. There's going to be a scurrying beast at the top of this ladder. As soon as we get up here. There he is. 1, 2, 3. More twins. Beautiful. Now we can definitely upgrade our weapon to level 6. Maybe even start upgrading our pistol. Over here. Some beams that we need to walk across. There's going to be an enemy on the right side. And then we pick up, I think, a few items here. An Adept Blood Gemstone, which might actually be very good for us. I don't remember if that one's really good. And then a Madman's Knowledge. Alright, walk back through these beams. Go through here. And we're almost at the main shortcut, the big shortcut for this area. Another enemy hidden on the left. Watch out, that enemy can actually push you off that edge. Another enemy here that's going to kind of jump at us. Cold Blood Dew. These enemies here, there's a dog hiding behind that corner, so I'm going to try to... Oh, actually, there you go. Again, I'm just trying to get this troll to start aggroing onto us, but fuck man, they're ever stubborn. Really, it took me doing that for it to follow me. Again, I'm not trying to pass that certain area because there's a dog over there, and I'm not trying to fight the dog on top of all these guys. Hello? Alright. There he is. Oh, actually, no, it's another. Okay, so a dog and another enemy. Alright. Can we appreciate that that dog just died to the fire? I didn't have to do anything. I mean, I hit him once, but then he just jumped in the fire. Over here on the right side, there's another enemy that tries to jump out at you. So just go here, dodge. Should be good. Alright. And then when we get down here, we need to deal with 2 executioners. Holy shit, you're really close. I messed up the timing, and I don't think I can get it. Okay, I need to back away, because I will die. Actually, I'm going to wait till that one gets a little bit further. I'm not trying to have 2 of these guys aggro onto me. That one eventually will start walking back and go back up the hill. Hopefully. Holy fuck, man. The AI is not my friend today. It's like they're doing it on purpose to just make me kill more time. It's really fucking annoying. Can you... Thank you. Okay. So the reason I actually wanted to kill that right now is because we have a good amount of blood echoes. And just for your guys' sake, I'm just going to show you the shortcut right here. And you know what? I actually think I will go back to the lantern and we'll level up and we'll deal with these 2 guys after. So you should have a lot of bolt hunter marks left, so just equip those or just use it, whatever you want to do. We're going to go back to the lantern and we're going to go level up. Alright. Another reason why I came back here is so that we can upgrade our weapon. Now we can definitely get it to +6. We can even start upgrading our pistol, which is cool. Now that our saw cleaver is at level 6, we can now access the 3rd slot for blood gems. So now we can equip either one of these 2. This one is a bit of a trap. Don't look at it and say like, oh, it's doing fire damage. It's really good against certain enemies and certain bosses, but it actually takes away your physical damage. So if you'll see, like, anyways, we're actually doing a net loss of damage if you equip this. So I just recommend doing this one for now. It's not the greatest thing, but it's better than the other options. And then, yeah, that's about it for now. We can go level up. We might even be able to level up twice here. Don't be worried if you come in here and you have 0 insight and the doll is sleeping. Once you've leveled up, they don't take that away from you. So even if the doll is sleeping here, we can still level up. So don't be scared if you come in here like, oh shit, I can't level up again. Don't worry, it doesn't work like that. Actually, this gives me the same amount of damage, so we'll do that. Alright, and now we're good to essentially fight the boss. Oh, I'm at the wrong one. First time we use a different headstone in this entire playthrough. So this one is how we get back to Hemwick Charnel Lane. Alright, so now sadly we do have to kind of run through a little bit of the area to get back to that checkpoint. Just kill a few of these enemies. I'll just kill the ones that kind of really get in our way here. There's a lot of the other ones we can kind of just ignore. This one here should be good. The dog and the lady over here. Hopefully they'll maybe demonstrate for us this time what I was talking about the last time. God, their AIs are so all over the place today. It's fucking really annoying. Alright. Well, she's not throwing any Molotovs, which is good. Just do that. I'm just going to run away from her. Do not want to fight her. Again, you can run by this guy if you want, but kind of easy. And he's probably going to drop some vials for us. Yeah. Alright, so now the executioners. Back to these guys. So now we're right back where we were before we opened up that checkpoint, or that shortcut. Actually, this is the wrong one. I'm going to have to fight 2 of them. Actually, no, I'm not. If I hurry up and kill this guy, I should be okay. Man, I'm really bad with that attack. I'm sure you guys notice I always fuck up the timing on that specific attack. It's a little funny. You don't want to progress too far, because as you can see, there's a crap ton of dogs down that way. We don't want to deal with those right now. We want to get these executioners first, and then we can deal with the other enemies. Okay. I didn't mess it up, but I messed up the visceral. Of course. I'm gonna get hit by that. I swear I'm not bad. Over here, more dogs. Honestly, a good number of them. I can Unequip these. Maybe I just do this. Oh, no. I don't want to fight all of you at the same time. Can you please cooperate? Okay, dude. What is this? Alright, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Fucking hell. Well, that was something. So yeah, don't do that. So try to avoid that. As you can see, the fucking, I don't know, man, the AI has been really weird on this level specifically. I'm sure you guys can, I might be sounding like I'm just complaining, but I swear the AI is not usually this weird. No item over there. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't forgetting anything. And then real quick, just a few things to pick up over here. The cold blood. And the lake rune, which I think gives us more physical damage resistance, like 3%. Yeah, 3% physical damage resistance, which is again kind of negligible. Better than nothing, I suppose. But yeah, 3% is 3%, right? Over here, kind of tricky area, not super tricky, is another executioner and then a band of enemies that try to follow us down here. This guy seems like you can get a sneak attack on, but as soon as you pass this post, he aggroes onto you. So again, I'm just going to try to draw him out. I'm not trying to fight all of these wonderful ladies and the executioner at the same time. Fuck, it'd be nice if you could hurry up. Alright, a little bit further. A little bit further. Okay. You know what, it's fine. I was honestly a little worried that I was going to aggro the 3 other enemies over there, so I didn't go for the visceral. Backed away. So after you kill him, actually, you know what, we'll kill them first, just in case they decide to turn on us. 1, 2. Should be good to get these ones. Holy shit. Alright. And then real quick, down here where that executioner was, he is guarding a chest which has, I think, another gemstone? If I'm not mistaken. Which is, I believe, a pretty good one. And yeah, now we are at the Witches of Hemwick. So, actually wait, there's a scurrying beast somewhere in this room. I think in this... Yeah, right there. There you go. More twin bloodstone shards, Madman's knowledge, and down these stairs is the boss arena. So, you can use fire paper to make it a little bit easier. This next boss fight is honestly pretty easy. Really, the only thing we're going to... So, there's going to be 2 witches. One's going to be at the start, and once we get it at a certain amount of HP, a second one will spawn. So I recommend... What I do is I basically walk around the boss arena after the second one starts spawning, and basically try to attack that one so that it loses more HP. You'll see what I mean. I guess I'll talk about it when I get to it. Really, the only thing we have to watch out for in this boss encounter is some of the arcane attacks that the witches can do. It's really, there's only like 1 or 2 really threatening attacks, and then just have to worry about those enemies that are going to start spawning in the boss arena. And yeah. I guess I'll try to give more details as I'm going through it. Equip our fire paper. So as you can see, he walks here, or he spawns there. The first witch, I believe, always spawns... Actually, I'm wrong? Oh yeah, it's at the start. I think they always spawn over here. The first one. So again, just kind of wail on it for free. After we hit her a few more times, the second one is going to start spawning. So I believe this is still the normal one. Alright, now there should be a second one that's spawning somewhere. And you'll notice that if we damage it and it's not doing any HP damage, you actually want to keep whacking away at it, because when the second one actually spawns, its HP bar will be lower. This might be it again. That's really good. And the fact that it fell down is even better. There's a lot of free damage. Now I'm fairly confident that the real one is over here. 3, 4, 5... Oh, we weren't able to kill it. So ideally, I think that's the one right there. That's the real one, quote unquote, the real one. So we actually want to find the other one. So we've, there you go, that's perfect. Be careful of that. When you see him, oh, never mind. And yeah, that's it. I know that seemed really convoluted and weird and didn't really know what the fuck was happening there. But just know that those enemies that are walking around, they're a little bit more docile. I don't know if they're programmed differently, but their AI is not nearly as aggressive in this boss arena as they usually are. So I guess that makes it a little bit easier. And then, as you can see, the witches are essentially pushovers. They have like, they didn't even do any attacks in that specific encounter that I just did. But sometimes their lantern will glow, and just stay away from them when their lanterns glow because they're about to explode. That's pretty much all you need to know. That's why I kind of backed off when that first one, or right at the end there, it was kind of glowing red, and I kind of backed off a bit. I was just worried I was going to get blown up. So through this doorway, believe it or not, there's a very important item. So this over here, the Rune Workshop tool. This is how we are actually going to be able to equip our runes that we've been picking up through the entire game. Yes, they are hidden away in a side area, past arguably the easiest boss in the game. So most people kind of don't even bother with this area, and it's a little unfortunate because they miss out on being able to equip runes. So that's the last thing we're going to do in this episode today. When we go back to the dream, we're going to level up. I'm going to equip some runes, and then we're going to, probably fortify our weapon. I think we can fortify our pistol, and that's about it. Actually, we can't. We're missing one. Boo. Repair that. And right over here at this table, now we can finally use our runes. So now we can equip 3 of them at a time. And then this one here is basically reserved for covenant runes. So there are certain covenants in the game. They don't really have that much of an impact on the actual story, or trophies, achievements, anything like that. So it's kind of like an optional thing, I guess, that you can interact with. I will be showing you, there's honestly only 2 really, really good ones. And I'll be showing you guys how to get those. And then the rest of them we kind of get through essentially just playing the game. So kind of use these as you like, depending on what your strengths are and what you prefer to get. Obviously, I would kind of just ignore the beast ones. We're going to pick up 2 in this playthrough. You can kind of just ignore them. But yeah, like I said, so far, like out of the ones that we have, I would definitely recommend the Moon Rune. You get more blood echoes just passively from killing things. And then honestly, any one of these ones, getting more blood echoes from visceral attacks that stacks on top of this. So you'll be getting a lot of blood echoes anytime you finish off an enemy with a visceral attack. This, if you want to, you get 3% damage reduction. I mean, it's honestly not the worst thing that we have right now. These ones are not bad either. Just being able to carry more items is never a bad thing. So I'm probably just going to, personally, I'm going to go for just more blood echoes. Do that, more blood echoes from visceral attacks, and then I'll probably go for, sure, let's carry more bullets, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, so that's about it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be tackling, actually, yeah, unfortunately, we have to tackle Forbidden Woods. So, the next area that we're going to be tackling is arguably the worst area in the game. I'm not very excited to go there, but, I mean, it is what it is. It is a walkthrough, right? So I'm probably going to split up Forbidden Woods into 2 parts because it is a very large and very annoying area. Honestly, I might even split it up into 3 parts. So basically do the first part of Forbidden Woods, do the second part of Forbidden Woods, and then at the start of the 3rd video, I'm planning on doing the boss fight from Forbidden Woods, which is the Shadows of Yharnam, and then after that boss fight, moving on to Bergenworth and doing the Rom boss fight. So in 2 episodes from now, we're probably going to have a double hitter. Probably going to have 2 boss fights in 1 episode, so keep an eye out for that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I will hopefully see you guys on the next one. See you guys.